What's goody? What's poppin'? It's your boy Tay the Goat on the creative plane. I ain't been live in a little minute. I gotta get on here. I mean, real talk though. I'm just getting on here talking my shit type shit. Know what I mean? I have to. Know what I mean? Um, I want to talk about rising above thought. Know what I mean? As I've been studying this shit for a minute. Know what I mean? But knowledge is useless unless you either share it or put it to use. Know what I mean? If you got knowledge, you have to share it, put it to use, or it's fucking useless. This is why people make textbooks. This is why people write books. This is why people do that kind of stuff. Cause when you share your knowledge and things you discover and create things, you it brings I'm not gonna say power type shit, but it raises your energy type shit, know what I mean? And it helps you achieve your goal type shit, know what I mean? So that's why I get out here and talk type shit, know what I mean? Yeah. Like you gotta do this shit every day. It ain't no I don't feel like it, this or that type shit, know what I mean? You gotta get active in this shit every day type shit, know what I mean? Some days you ain't gonna feel like it. Some days you it's gonna be this, you gonna be paying attention to this, you gonna be doing this type shit, know what I mean? But everybody has an opportunity to make it. Know what I mean? Everybody has an opportunity to get to where they wanna be in life type shit, know what I mean? If you not getting there, if you're not doing nothing, then that's not gonna say it's your fault. But once you're aware of it, what you do about it is up to you. Know what I mean? And that it's either your fault or you gonna do something with that. Know what I mean? Um. So yeah, I wanted to get on here and just talk about the spiritual shit I be posting. That's the main reason I made this page. For my music, for my spirituality shit type shit, know what I mean? And just creating type shit, know what I mean? I'm a creative, I gotta create. If I'm not creating, wasting away type shit, know what I mean? If you're not making nothing, if you're not doing anything, you're basically wasting away. So you have to get up and do this shit every day. Know what I mean? Sometimes this shit sucks. Sometimes this shit is ass. Sometimes this shit is whack. Sometimes you don't feel like doing shit. Sometimes motherfuckers get on your nerves. Sometimes motherfuckers talking shit. Sometimes this motherfuckers doing this. Sometimes motherfuckers doing that. But you every day you gotta get up and be the variable within all that shit going on that's consistent. You gotta make yourself an independent variable type shit, know what I mean? That's going to work, that's gonna be consistent with everything that's going on, with everything with this going on, with that going on type shit. You gotta make yourself an independent variable with all this shit type shit, know what I mean? When you start creating and doing what you need to do to get to where you need to be, to create what you need to create to get to your next level, you're gonna see how things fall into place. Stuff it's gonna start to align with you type shit, know what I mean? Because you're doing what you need to do type shit, know what I mean? Because you're focusing on getting to a higher place type shit, know what I mean? You're focusing on creating something different type shit, know what I mean? And that's something I realized in life type shit, know what I mean? You have to have a goal. You gotta be reaching for something different type shit, know what I mean? You gotta be creating something, you gotta be reaching for something higher, you gotta align yourself with something higher type shit, know what I mean? Or else you're gonna repeat the same habits every day. Like, we all come from broken stuff, know what I mean? So you either gonna be a repetition of that, or you're gonna create something and become better type shit, know what I mean? But it's possible. Anybody can do it. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the rest of the world. You cannot listen to opinions when you're on this journey, when you're trying to get it type shit, know what I mean? You can't listen. You can't look at look at what's going on around you. You can't look at what other people are doing. You can't be focused on bullshit type shit, know what I mean? When you choose to create type shit, know what I mean, you have to be on a wave. You gotta be on your own wave. You can't let people ride your wave type shit, know what I mean? You gotta get to that form of you that's gonna help you get to a better form of yourself. Invite Oprah to co-create. What is this? Damn, this shit. AI is tuning in. That shit know what I'm talking about. But yeah, though, man. The life is spiritual type shit. Know what I mean? And I wanted to talk about that too. AI and spirituality. They have a. It's a lot, but it's not that much type shit. Know what I mean? It's just you gotta know how to use it as a tool and not allow it to use you type shit. Know what I mean? Cause it's easy to get lost in this shit and allow this shit to control you and use you, manipulate you type shit. Know what I mean? But you have to know thyself and be able to create from scratch and create from your own source of creativity. You know what I mean? You gotta understand AI rearranges shit when it creates. But if you learn how to create, you can change your frequency by creating type shit. You know what I mean? When you're on a lower frequency, that's because your energy is vibrating low and you're holding on to stuff type shit. You know what I mean? And I say holding on to stuff, that means like you're unconsciously within a certain space. And when I say holding on to stuff, like somebody could say something, or this could happen, or this could happen, or an experience in the past could be, you could be pondering on it type shit. Know what I mean? And unconsciously holding on to it is gonna lower your energy to how you felt in that moment. But to release that energy and to rise above that energy, you need to find a form of expression that's strong enough to free you type shit. Know what I mean? Expression frees you. This is why talent is so important, and it's important for you to use it. You got motherfuckers saying not everybody gonna make it, but you can make it if you know how to use your talent and if you're diligent. God gives you a gift, he gives it to you for a reason type shit. Know what I mean? If you know how to communicate, if you know how to talk, if you know how to write, if you know how to do music, if you know how to do this, if you're not using that talent, those experiences are gonna hold you where you're at until you break free from them type shit. Know what I mean? And it's easy, it's not rocket science type shit. Know what I mean? So I was gonna get at something else. I forgot what I was going to say. I was gonna say something that was gonna be important. But yeah. You have to tune in, see how you feel, and learn how to express in your energy type shit. Know what I mean? When you express something that's greater than yourself, than your current self, you become something greater than what you were type shit. Know what I mean? So let's say I'm having I'm not feeling good type shit. Know what I mean? Let's say I'm depressed. Know what I mean? Let's say I'm in deep rest. I'm depressed because I'm not expressing myself type shit. Know what I mean? So if I'm depressed, I'm not feeling good. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that type shit. Know what I mean? I'm repelling stuff type shit. Know what I mean? I don't want to do anything type shit. But if I get in my being and see how I feel, acknowledge how I feel, sit with those feelings, all of a sudden something is gonna happen where when you acknowledge those feelings, you acknowledge what's going on, you're either gonna do something about it or you're going to create something type shit. Know what I mean? And that creation is gonna lead to your freedom. But it has to take place, and this is important to do while you're young type shit. Know what I mean? When you're younger, I noticed when in my early 20s, my energy is moving way faster. I was able to do this shit way quicker. I could do it now, but I had to get back on my bully type shit. Know what I mean? I'm not snapping for you, Mocha. Go you cage. But yeah, you got aligned with yourself. You got aligned with higher things than what you think type shit. Know what I mean? If you're doing the same thing every day, it's not gonna change your energy type shit. Know what I mean? You gotta rise above that frequency, rise above that thing, cause you're I'm not gonna say you're competing, but there's space here. There's space for you in this shit type shit. Know what I mean? There's a specific space for you, but if you're not in your space, other motherfuckers gonna occupy that space. So you're somewhat competing, but you're only competing with yourself. If you align with your higher self and you get to a better form of yourself and you really lock in, then this shit is not going to Um, if you really lock in and get to a better form of yourself, this shit is not going to see, that's the thing. Go to your cage, bro. Like when I'm in the middle of a train of thought, it just stops. Like I know something's interfering with me. You know what I mean? But yeah. To lock in type shit, know what I mean? You express yourself, you get to that higher form of yourself. It takes for you to keep doing that, to become consistent, become that independent variable, like I said earlier, type shit, know what I mean? This shit ain't rocket science. When you learn how this shit really works and you know how to put your best foot forward and really start creating and really get motion type shit, know what I mean? Everything falls into place. It's the stuff that we pay attention to that has nothing to do with us evolving type shit, know what I mean? It's the stuff we pay attention to that's taken from us type shit, know what I mean? You understand something. Content is, people can pull content from places type shit, know what I mean? Like you ever see someone talking and they sit there going like this, it looks like they're coming up with shit out the blue. That's, people are able to pull content from places. People are able to peer into other people's realities type shit, know what I mean? Or peer into someone else's frequency if you're at a low frequency. This is why I say you gotta vibrate higher. This is why I say you gotta change how you feel, because when you change how you feel, motherfuckers can't tap into your energy and your emotions and peer in and do whatever the hell they're doing to draw energy from you type shit, know what I mean? When you raise your frequency, they can't reach that frequency because they don't do the same shit that you do type shit, know what I mean? And it just came back to me what I was going to say earlier. So like I said, you're not competing with anybody, but you're competing for a space in this in the space of content creation or whatever type shit, know what I mean? Which was here before any of these devices and shit was even made. So in order to have your own space in that, you have to compete with yourself, because you've been through things, you've been through emotions, you've been through whatever you've been through type shit, I mean, for a reason. You've been through these things for a reason. These things happen for a reason. And when you learn how to harness your energy and harness those emotions, you get a deeper feeling within type shit, know what I mean? And that deeper feeling is able to carry you. And when you really feel that feeling, because the people that are in your space now, the only reason they're able to pair in and see into your space and monitor you and gang stalk you type shit, know what I mean, is because they are on a frequency of your lowest spectrum of emotion, which anybody could tap into, anybody could see what you're doing, anybody could do this, anybody could do that. They're on that lower frequency, so they're able to tune into you type shit, know what I mean, more easily type shit, know what I mean? So you have to understand, when you raise your frequency, because they're not going to be doing the same shit that you doing type shit, know what I mean? If you, let's say you going to the gym every day, you're working out, or you're just living a healthy lifestyle, you're not going to be on the same frequency as someone living in a unhealthy lifestyle. You're not going to run cross paths type shit, know what I mean? Frequency attracts frequency. So you got to understand that, and you got to walk towards your frequency every day. Be on some shit that's different type shit, know what I mean? Don't allow these motherfuckers to use you and to manipulate you and to make you do things type shit, know what I mean? You gotta manipulate, not manipulate, but you gotta rule the game type shit, know what I mean? You can't allow this shit to move you, to make you think this, to make you feel this way, to make you feel that way type shit, know what I mean? And the only thing you have to do is direct your energy. You don't have to do no rocket science, you don't gotta do no crazy shit. All you have to do is direct your energy. It's simple type shit, know what I mean? If your energy is just sitting there, you're not doing nothing, you're susceptible to attacks. The idle mind is the devil's playground type shit, know what I mean? Idle mind is the devil's playground. If you really try and get up on your shit, spiritually, physically, mentally, you have to put in the work type shit, know what I mean? It's not easy, or else everybody would have been did it type shit, know what I mean? And you can't listen to the monkey mind, you can't listen to the collective. Like, the collective, what I mean is if you go on a random video and look at the comments, that's the most of the time that's how the collective thinks type shit. Know what I mean? You to rise above how the collective thinks, you got to become your own form of expression, and this only happens when you create. You have to be a creator. Know what I mean? You have to create your own original content type shit. Know what I mean? And that's easy. I mean, it's all about becoming a truer form of yourself. You've got a flash goal. What is that? What is the flash goal? And I'm gonna upload this to my I'm gonna download this video and upload it to my YouTube if you miss it or something. So tune into my YouTube type shit, know what I mean? But yeah, you have to create. I mean, that's one of the keys of life. Creation, you know what I mean? And this was just one of my pages. I'm also gonna branch off into more shit. I'm also gonna branch off into doing more stuff. But one of the things you have to learn how to do is create. When you create from things and you create from, let's say you create from nothing, or you create from this, or you create from that, and you're not stagnant type shit, know what I mean? You create a strong auric field, a stronger auric field, first of all. Things aren't gonna hit you like they used to type shit, know what I mean? Like somebody talking crazy or someone talking shit or this or that, or whatever the case may be. Because I see shit on the internet, people talking about things that I perceive type shit, know what I mean? This is how I know it's spiritual. This is how I know it's psychological warfare type shit, know what I mean? And you gotta rise above whatever's going on and be able to see what's going on type shit, know what I mean? Like I tune into somebody and they talking about something that I've seen type shit, or that I realized type shit, know what I mean? Or I thought I know that I know what's going on type shit, know what I mean? I'm not dumb. Yeah, I don't have to explain it, but I know what's going on type shit. All these things that people think is going on, like psychosis, schizophrenia, comes from being drained and demons latching onto you. These demons latch onto you and they feed off of you. And they could feed it to entities, and those entities could be connected to people. And those people can then use that. It's like a currency. Energy is like a currency. So once they drain you of your currency, it can and someone else can draw on that type shit, know what I mean? So you have to know how to talk, you gotta know what to do, you gotta know how to speak, you gotta know how to move type shit, know what I mean? This shit ain't rocket science. It's possible for you to rise above this shit and for you to change your reality through changing your personality. Stop letting this shit build up. Stop letting these people talk crazy. Stop letting this happen. Stop letting that happen. Rise above this shit. It's light work. Literally, it's light work. Do your light work, do your shadow work, and get this shit done type shit, know what I mean? Rise above this shit. Simple. Change your diet. Do what you need to do. I guarantee you change your diet, I guarantee you start doing things differently, you will see how this shit changes, how your reality changes. Your personality creates your reality. The habits that you have every day creates what happens every day type shit, know what I mean? So you have to understand that if I have a habit of slouching and being lazy, you're not gonna get shit. It say that in the Bible. If you don't work, you don't eat. If you don't work, you don't get paid type shit, know what I mean? You have to work. You gotta put in work. You gotta do something that's actually work. Whether that's mental work, whether that's physical labor, whether that's psychological work, you have to work. Know what I mean? And don't pay attention to what's going on. Just stay consistent. Do things that's gonna help you get to a better form of yourself. Type shit, know what I mean? Because when you do it enough, when you get that consistency, your frequency, your light is gonna start shining more and more. This is what they trying to snuff out your light. There's been people here planted for since you were born to try to snuff out your light. When I say snuff out your light, they don't gotta kill you. They try to kill your spark. They try to kill your soul, so you don't express that part of yourself no more type shit, know what I mean? So you gotta understand how to get to that better form of yourself. Know what I mean? So that you're not lacking here, or you're not experience a higher form, so that you're not losing yourself from not experiencing your higher form, and just allowing this shit to create you type shit. Know what I mean? Because this, if you allow yourself to tune into all this content, that's what you're absorbing. You're consuming. Just eating food is not the only thing you consume. What you watch, you're also consuming. It's AI slop. You're consuming that, and it's not doing nothing good for your brain type shit. Know what I mean? Some people could operate like that. The people that operate in the 3D and that know how this shit work and that's good at that shit, they could probably do that. But if you're a higher being and you know that you're here, sitting here to save souls, and you're sitting here to do certain stuff, you can't operate in that lower hemisphere reality type shit. Know what I mean? You gotta rise above and create something. You gotta rise above and do something that's genuinely good for yourself and those around you. Sometimes what's good for yourself and those around you is rising above type shit. Know what I mean? Getting to a place of higher thought, getting to a place that's higher type shit. Know what I mean? So that you're not stuck. Only reason that you're stuck is because you think you're stuck. Only reason you think you're stuck is because you're not moving. This is mental. Know what I mean? Nobel Peace Prize was just won on first off, Einstein's theory of no, I'm not gonna get off task. First, the Nobel Peace Prize was just won type shit on something about you having to observe something for it to be real. Like, say I'm observing this chair type shit, or whatever's around me is this bowl type shit, this chair. If I'm observing this and I look away, supposedly it doesn't exist. So you have to think like that with your inner eye too. If you have a goal, you got to stay focused on it. Because if you don't stay focused on it, it doesn't exist, and you're not working towards that no more type shit. And it's not definite until you observe it. Like, I got a video on this. I got to look for it. I got to re-upload it type shit. Know what I mean? That too. I need to re-upload some videos. I'm going to do that today. But, I'm trying to remember the name exactly of this thing. The Nobel Peace Prize was won because of it. It's not the theory of relativity. It's like when you look at something, it doesn't have definite properties until you look at it. Like an apple, for example, isn't that color, it isn't that shape until you look at it and you like define it by looking at it, by observing it. You make it real by observing it type shit. Know what I mean? This is what you gotta understand. You make it real by observing it. Your dreams are real because you observe them, because you think about them, because they're in your mind's eye is more powerful than what this eye is. This, don't mind how messed up it is. This right here is an iPhone 7, right? This had to be in someone's mind before it became a reality, right? So the mind's eye had to create this first in an intangible reality for it to become tangible. It's something you gotta understand. Now, I mean, if you really wanna create shit, create something. It's something you gotta understand. This cup was intangible till someone made it in their mind's eye. Know what I mean? That's what you gotta understand. Your mind's eye is powerful type shit. Know what I mean? It's powerful. Your mind's eye is powerful. When you observe something, like I said, the Nobel Peace Prize was won because they observed. There's something else there's an experiment where photons of light scatter until they're observed. They're scattered randomly until they observe, then they form into what's observed. Like I said, if it's a apple type shit, or a chair over there, or this basket, or whatever the hell's there, like this again, if I'm looking at this, it's formed into this. But if I'm not looking at it, if it's looked away, it doesn't really exist. And it's the same thing in your mind's eye. We don't notice this because we're living in reality, and this we're humans and our forms are built for this type shit. But you if the scientists that studied this, and if you read this book called The Psyche of the Spectrum of, I forgot what the fuck it's called. I'll post it in the description type shit. But there's this book that describes how all of this works type shit, and you know it's real because it describes real stuff that you understand type shit. Know what I mean? So if I understand this type shit, know what I mean, if what you create in your mind is more real than out here, so you have to hold on to the image of the dream that you want to create long enough for it to materialize into this realm type shit. This was an idea, then someone drew it. This was intangible, didn't exist. Someone drew the design. They wrote the design down type shit, right? After they wrote that design, they had it in a form. That's this first form that it was in. Then they made the stuff it needed. Then they made the 3D model. Then they made this and that. Eventually, it became a tangible thing. This is with everything in reality. You can create it into a tangible thing. If you can think of it, you can make it into a tangible thing. Anything is possible to those that believe. He that is in you is greater than he that is in the rest of the world. You have to believe. That's all you gotta do. You have to believe. And this shit is possible. Now I mean, all it takes is belief. All it takes is you believing in something. That's it. Once you believe, whatever is in your mind, whatever dream you want to create, whatever car you want, whatever house you want, whatever this, whatever that, and what makes it stronger is your why. Why do you want those things? Type shit. Now I mean, sometimes it's simply because that's the status of your person type shit. Now I mean, your personality creates your reality. Sometimes you deserve these things because of what you are, who you are. Type shit. Now I mean, sometimes you can create these things because you know you deserve them. Like, for example, like an old soul or somebody that's been here before, like you might just be drawn, like how people are already drawn to stuff. Like some people are drawn to luxury. Some people are drawn to what else people drawn to? Like certain stuff people are drawn to. In this example, I'm going to use luxury. You can manifest things quicker and easier if you already have something within you that's drawn to that type shit. Know what I mean? So, for example, let's say luxury. Let's say you want a Porsche type shit. Know what I mean? Let's say you want something expensive. Let's say something that's that because you already have that within your mind, you can manifest it quicker type shit. Know what I mean? But the thing is, most of us don't hold to the image and long enough for it to manifest. We get distracted, or somebody calls that energy and brings it back to this reality, when there's the higher reality that's within type shit. Know what I mean? That can create these things if you're able to hold that image long enough type shit. Know what I mean? So let's say I did this before. This is how I know this is real. I did it with a PS4 like years ago. I got a PS4 and I sold it. Got another one, sold it. Then I said I want another one, but I want to get it differently. I had the controller from the one that I sold. I was just sitting there, pretending I'm playing the game. I was holding it in my mind, just acting like I was doing it. It's like 10, 20 minutes. Then I forgot about it. Did it again. Forgot about it, let it go. Because I'm holding that image in my mind, it's in my subconscious mind now. This is why your subconscious mind exists. It's very powerful. Look at my affirmation video and see that it's powerful on my Instagram type shit. So holding on to that image now that it's there, it's gonna be working in your subconscious mind, and this entire world is your subconscious mind. It's gonna move things to bring that to you. Know what I mean? It's gonna move things to bring that to you. So I got that PS4. When there's this was years ago though, when there's like, let's say people, this is why the gold rush happened. People wanted gold, right? So It just happens that people were out foraging type shit, and they found the biggest plot of gold type shit. Now I mean, because people drew it with their subconscious mind, so someone was out there and they found it. You're connected to what we live in. You're connected to this universe. And this is something you gotta understand. When you understand this, you want to change everything. I'm trying to tell you. I tell you because I know this stuff. People are drawn to certain things. That's why they're created. That's why there's expensive stuff. That's why there's why in the world would somebody need like a $2 million car, $1 million car? Because people want those things, so they're created. Type shit. Know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm talking about. Type shit. Know what I mean? If you wasn't here for the whole video, I'm gonna upload this to my YouTube. Tune into that type shit. Know what I mean? And I'm gonna take parts of this and post it. But yeah, it's that simple. You gotta know what you want, and when you know what you want, create that image and actually like have a childlike heart towards this what we live in. You know how strong the imagination is? The imagination can protect you and keep bad stuff from happening, keep certain stuff. It's when we get older and the ego, and we watch all this stuff and absorbing all this content, watching the news, watching negativity. You don't care about that. Even when you're little, you don't care about that stuff. It doesn't bother you. Because that's how powerful the imagination is. And this is why you need to cultivate your imagination in order to bring certain stuff towards you and manifest certain realities type shit. Know what I mean? So it's not rocket science. It's easy. It's possible. Anybody could do it. This is why this, and they don't want you to know this type shit. Know what I mean? Because they want you to rely on their system. Some people be like, oh, everybody's not gonna get it. Everybody's not gonna make it. You understand that is another one of the ways that the lower self gets you to give up, or gets you to get distracted, or take your energy, or take your vibration. When you believe that, you believe in something outside of you more than yourself type shit. Know what I mean? So you gotta align with a higher power. You gotta align with source and create that reality that you want type shit. Know what I mean? It's not rocket science. It's easy. It's light work. You have to create that shit. Know what I mean? Like, all you need to do is imagine that shit and hold on to that image. And this is something I also want to talk about. If you're not disciplined enough, if you allow the energy in, there's other beings that can see these things type shit. Know what I mean? Like, let's say you're on your way to getting this. You basically have this image in your head. You want to get this car, this house, or this or that. These things can see that on your auric field. And if you're not protected and you're not doing what you need to do to stay up and to have a high vibration, these things can try to seep in and not take it from you, but like they will get into your space and be able to draw that from you type shit. Know what I mean? But it's all it takes for you to get your stuff back is for you to be on your bully. Get on your shit, do what you need to do, create what you need to create type shit. Know what I mean? The universe is watching you. There's other things watching you too, but most of all, the universe is watching you. And what you choose to do, it creates your personality, and that's gonna create your reality. Like, you can do all this stuff, but doing action after holding the image is gonna create whatever it is you're trying to create. You know what I mean? So, and it's gonna happen automatically. You don't have to go and do this. You don't have to do it yourself. You let the universe bring it to you type shit. Know what I mean? Like, when I get certain stuff and I know it's the universe, it happens seamlessly. Like, it happens like, oh, I didn't even know that I was gonna get this in that way type shit. Know what I mean? So you gotta understand and don't try to control it yourself. Like, oh, I gotta do this to get this to do this. No, you allow the universe to bring it to you type shit. Know what I mean? So yeah. What else? You're just learning this? That's what's up. That's what's up. What, you heard it from somewhere else, or you just learning it on here? No problem, no problem. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. On your own play in life. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, thanks for everyone that's tuning in. It says there's 3 people in here. Um yeah, I've done that mantra before. A long time ago. I've done that mantra. It works. I also have affirmations on my page. Go tune into those. On my Instagram, it's on now. I did have them on here and it went viral, but at the time, I don't know what was going on. I don't know what was going on, but I took it down because I was like getting too much notifications and stuff like that, which I shouldn't have. This is before the creator program and all that. This is before they started doing the funding and paying people. Like if I would have kept it up, I'd probably be getting paid from that right now. But yeah, tune into yourself, create. You have to know thyself. That's one of the main things. This entire video that I just made, this entire live, sums up to knowing thyself. When you know yourself, you can do everything I talked about in this live. And raise your frequency and raise your vibration type shit, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's all it takes is knowing thyself. Facts. That's a fact. I'm working on getting back to where I was and creating another. I don't know if it's gonna be another affirmation video, but I could probably go viral again if I wanted to. But I was posting every day. Like I was posting content, and eventually one of them popped off and had hundreds of thousands of likes and stuff like that, and mad comments. I still got the screenshots from the comments, but I also have it on Instagram. It went viral on Instagram, but some page done reposted it, and Instagram thinks it's their post when it's my post. But I have the dates under the post, and it says I posted it first. I don't know if I gotta talk to Instagram about that or the page. But yeah, though, man, it's easy. Anything you put your mind to, you can create, you can do. You know what I mean? It's not rocket science. Anything is possible to those that believe. That's simple. Sounds cliche, but it's in the Bible. Simple. I'm getting a lot of oh, these are co-hosts, I think. How I tell how long I've been on here? I've been on here for 38 minutes. Okay, it's not bad. I usually make these videos about 30 minutes, but I never done this on live. I usually make the video and post it to YouTube or something type shit. But yeah, anything is possible to those that believe. You just gotta take that and run with it. Know how to create, know how to use your abilities to your advantage. Like if you ever heard of The Secret, like that's one of the many books that I realize can help you get to a greater form of yourself type shit, you know what I mean? And I learned that I learned that in high school. My health teacher turned on The Secret and we watched it in class. Like the universe and like all that stuff is real. And I read books about it. The electromagnetics, the psyche. Damn, I can't remember the book name. But actually, it's funny. I had the book on this phone type shit. You know what I mean? So It's called The Interaction Between the Psyche and Electromagnetic Fields or something like that. But yeah, you gotta tune into yourself. You gotta create type shit. Know what I mean? You gotta know this stuff so that you're able to get to a better form of yourself. Know what I mean? So manifest reality, cultivate imagination. Yeah, this AI is listening. That's crazy. This shit is getting more advanced, man. Oh, but yeah, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thanks for the follow, whoever followed me. I'm seeing if I should stay on here. Invite Tavis Mind to join as guest. Yeah, I'm gonna post this video. Subscribe to my YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube though, know what I mean? Yeah. Like this live stuff is cool. But I don't know. I want to get on here with like a message and shit, doing stuff. I don't want to just be on here sitting around. Or just, if I'm on here, I want to make it like a something that I'm helping, or what are you in YouTube? What is it called? The Creative Plane. It should be a link in my bio. But it's The Creative Plane. I talk about this, the universe, science. I'm gonna start talking more about the Bible too. Yeah. Is it snowing? But yeah, man. That's my cue. Okay, appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Even if y'all just scrolled and just seen me on live. Because everything, all that matters. Thanks for tuning in. It's your boy Tater Go on the Creative Plane. Light Mind Divine, man. Peace.